Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. Let's go to Los Angeles. We will go to Los Angeles for today's daily challenge. I didn't even see what the... Hold on. Did I not do the daily challenge? Did I just go to Los Angeles? I think I just went to Los Angeles. We'll go to Wellington for today's daily challenge. Oh, good start. Good start. I'm smart. I'm paying attention to stuff. We got tunnel attacks in double trouble. Destinations are more likely to be double, and tunnels are expensive. There you go. That's more like it. At least it's not trypophobia. At least it's not no tunnels here in Wellington. That would be bad. So glad we noticed that immediately and I didn't just do a run of Los Angeles for no reason. You know, because the law dictates that we must do the daily challenge. Good morning, Nix Hicks. Let's take, this poor arbor. All of these trees, they are dead and gone forever. All right, some of these are going the other way. You're going this way. We'll send the blues out around here and the pinks right there, so they don't all share the same destination or the same road. Entrance. Entrance. That's the word I was looking for. Entrance. Oh boy. I'm tired, y'all. So yesterday, in what I hope and pray. Good morning, Ghosty. Good morning, Parlor Ghost. This is, I hope and pray, the penultimate job update. I hope. It might not be, which is terrifying, but I hope. So yesterday, I had a 90-minute interview with this company. And I think it went well. I think it went really well. I think I demonstrated technical capabilities for the position. I think I demonstrated chemistry with the team and the hiring staff. I think I demonstrated an understanding of the role and the responsibilities. I think I demonstrated an understanding of the benefits and, quite frankly, potential drawbacks of the position. I think I showed that I know what I'm doing, what I'm getting myself into, and that I would be really fucking good at that job. But who the hell knows? But who the hell knows? Alright, so we gotta get yellows over to here, which kind of sucks. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You are gonna come over to here. You blues are gonna get repositioned because you need to come down here. You yellows are gonna go over to here. Boop, like so. Boop, boop, over to boop, down to boop, and into boop. There. Everybody go. Good morning, Moose and Grog and Nix and Ghost again. But I saw Busido in here. Good morning to all of y'all. Thank you for being here. But yes, I think I demonstrated that I would be a good fit for the company. I cracked some jokes and people had fun times. I have no idea. I can microanalyze every single thing I said in that interview, and if I don't get the job, I'll probably be replaying it for the rest of my life at this point. Because it seems like a job that I want. It seems like a job I'd be good at. And, at this point, I know that the correct thing to do is to continue applying and to just continue on your grind with the job search. I needed a break from the interview process and from the search in general for a while anyway, so I'm not doing that. I'm taking this little interregnum as a, you know what, I don't have to look at Indeed for a couple of weeks, which is good. Good for the mind and the soul. Hopefully I never have to look at Indeed again, or, until I'm looking for another job after this job. Maybe I'll just work for this company for the rest of my life. That's what I thought about my current employer, and that ain't happening. Oh, boy. All right. And with that, once again, I promise I'll shut up about it for a while. Here. You go here. We're going to do this and then slap a traffic light right there so that these yellows turn left against the light right there. Left with the light, rather. Going here. Moose opened a consulting firm because he got laid off again. Moose, do you need... if you ever need help, you know who to hire, and it's hire the _Goog, damn it. Oh, let's see here. These pinks are probably going to be fine, sending most of them over here. It's good that the turn is after the traffic light here, or before the traffic light, rather, so this light doesn't get too bogged down. I think it'll be fine. I think in general we'll all be fine here. We've got a motorway just in case it turns out, you know, not to be fine. I could hook up this pink right here. My concern would be that it would want to get to the first circle. Like, if this pink ever wants to get to the first circle, it's going to make this a horrible turn. So, might not do that. Just, you know, might not do that. Oh, Ghosty hasn't been to sleep, dealing with the after effects of, we'll say it again, the Rona. You must clutch your pearls when you describe the Rona, which sucks. Like, I don't want to turn it into too much of a joke. It's still the Rona, and it's still bad. Oh, let's see here. This purple right here and this purple right here. I know tunnels are expensive, but we need them. We need you to go here. My coughing sounded like the Monday Night Football theme just now. I know you didn't actually hear it, but trust me, it did sound like cough, 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 which was funny. My pearl clutching makes it sound like I'm saying Verona, which, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. Where do they lay their scene in Romeo and Juliet, Dorothy? Why, it's in Verona. I amuse myself. That's what matters here. Let's run this road right here. Connect that. Hey, purple guy, why don't you share that road? Cool. You grab that, that'll be okay. You're a circle. Hey, you exist. That makes sense. Give me another tunnel because I only have the one. We'll send this blue guy down here. Goodbye, tree. Slam you into you, drop you down to here. You go into that circle, that's okay. It was plague times in Romeo and Juliet. Verona. Thank you, Sportsman. We needed that. As a society, we needed the random interjection of that. The fuck is this blue? The fuck is this blue? I feel like Steve looking at a pile of shit with a paw print on it. The fuck is this blue? Anyway, we're gonna get some, I think we're gonna draw motorway is what we're gonna have to do. Here. You go there, you come here. You two come down here. We just got a letter. Why don't we toss here? You have a motorway that goes right here. The fuck is... It is also a recurring issue in MLB The Show. The umpiring, at times, leaves something to be desired. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop a motorway right here and a little Kadush road right there and a traffic light. So these blues are going to come down here. They're going to go either left into the motorway and whee themselves all the way down here. How many guys have there been since Steve? I believe they're on their third guy. I know there was Steve, and then there was Joe, and then there was one more guy. Don't hold me to this. Don't quote me on this. I believe they're still on their third guy. But for all I know, the show might have ended. So I'm not a reliable source here. Josh. The third guy's name is Josh. Okay. All right, we got oranges here. Let's be glad they didn't say banana and run them into this part of this entrance. Let's take another set of traffic lights. Blues Clues and You has the best music. What, I ask, in the fuck is Blues Clues and You? That is my question. Also, my statement is we're going to shorten motorway number 1 significantly to run this down to here. Greg and Steve and Stu and Leighton and Chad. I kind of need an out-of-context Star Kid reference drop. I need a bigger stream deck for all of my out-of-context drops. But at this point, we do kind of need an out-of-context Star Kid reference drop. All right, we got purple guys right here, which is fine, basically. That's gonna be okay. It's unfortunate that this greenhouse exists. This greenhouse is not ideal, actually. I suppose if we run this right here and toss the appropriate traffic light in this position, that's... No, you're gonna... Well, that sucks. Maybe we'll just leave that unlit then. That's gonna do that. All right, let's take another motorway and 10 road tiles. You know what? I don't think this connection needs to exist. I think we have 3 greenhouses here going in there. I think we have 2 purple houses coming up along here, and I can make that a 3rd. I don't think this road needs to connect to this plaza. I think we can just do that. I think we can run this tunnel down around here, have this tunnel be the exclusive domain of these purples, and then these greens just supplement the circle. There we go. Everybody go. These yellows are problematic. You know what we can do with them, actually, while I'm here looking at shit? You can run down here and boop and boop and into boop. I know tunnels are expensive, but I can afford them. You go down here, come up to here, into that, and that's going to be fine. That's going to be 4 more yellow cars going into that yellow circle. You love to see it. All right. What else? Let's see here. Can I get away with yanking these greens off of this? I maybe could have, but I don't need to because these 2 greens right here now exist. And we'll take motorway number 2 and doop all the way up to there. Are we just not going to get bridges here in Wellington? Is that just a thing? Is it just a thing that you're not getting any bridges here in Wellington? Because it seems like it might just be a thing that you're not getting any bridges here in Wellington. And that blows. Speaking of things that blow, hey look, this orange. Hey look, this orange. Well, you see, what happened was... I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I don't think I have to do anything about this until the weekend, so until my cycle hums, I'm not ready to race to you. There you go. Why don't you come back up this way? No bridges in Wellington, a 14th Doctor story. It does sound like a Doctor Who title, doesn't it? Let's run you and start this Kadush Road, but tunnels are expensive, you say. How many more road tiles do I need to get over there? I need, let's say 1, 2, 3, 10. Probably need 10. Let's see here. How many can I get, actually? If I have these 2 oranges, I have these 4 oranges right here. If I have all of these 4 oranges go down that way, I don't need, like, any of this road. This might actually just be okay. Let's see if this might actually just be, what's that, 2, 3 more? Okay. 1, 2, boop, boop, and badoop. That's ugly and gross, but it works. Oh, God, what else is happening in the world? A lot of shit is happening in the world. Vince McMahon's going down, which, you know, if you're a female employee of Vince McMahon at any point over the last 45 years, that's a terrifying prospect. But it looks like Vince McMahon might be going down. Yeah, stunning news, Parlor Ghost. I know you're not as deep into professional wrestling as myself, so this may come as a wee tad of a surprise. Vince McMahon, terrible human being. Vince McMahon probably getting Me Too'd. There was for those who don't know, there was a report in the Wall Street Journal yesterday that Vince had a consensual relationship with I think a lawyer or someone who worked in the legal department, and basically, to use the woman's own words, passed her on to John Laurinaitis, quote, like a toy. So, gross. Doubled her salary once she started sleeping with him, and basically did all of the things that a scummy executive does with the woman he's boinking in his office. So, you know. That report was in, you know, now listen, it is an open secret. It has been known for decades at this point that Vince McMahon is a tremendously awful person, particularly to women in his employ. However, it has been known by people who, you know, write and care about professional wrestling, which has a bit of a stigma in the society. However, this time it was written about by the Wall Street Journal. And when the Wall Street Journal writes about the horrible shit your executives do, people notice. People notice. And now, it's the front page story on ESPN, and it's all over the place. And listen, Vince McMahon is a shitbag. Vince McMahon has done many, many, many terrible things. And yes, the Wall Street Journal should have a stigma. There are certain things that I don't trust the Wall Street Journal to report accurately on, and you shouldn't either. However, corporate malfeasance at a publicly traded company? I trust the Wall Street Journal's basic reporting on that. The Wall Street Journal is getting their facts straight. Oh yeah, WWE absolutely essentially paid off Vice to kill Dark Side of the Ring because it was generating terrible PR for WWE. Which, listen, if you're in a position of power such as that of WWE, that was the correct thing to do. Like, kill Dark Side of the Ring, absolutely, that's the right thing to do. It's a shitty thing to do. It's also the right thing to do. Yeah, Wall Street Journal editorial is going to be pro-business, pro-capitalist, ultra-rag forever. It's owned by fucking News Corp. I'm not here to say that the Wall Street Journal is a paragon of virtue in the world or anything. What I am here to say is that the Wall Street Journal is one of, if not the most trusted and damn fine, good at it, business reporting newspapers on the planet. So when they say shit is fucked at WWE, 1, people listen, and 2, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Shit is now fucked at WWE simply by dint of the fact that the Wall Street Journal said that shit is now fucked at WWE. Shit is fucked. All right, let's take another bridge, because I have more bridges. And listen, again, we could be here for hours detailing the horrible things that Vince McMahon has done. We could be here for a very long time. If people decide to dig, Vince McMahon is going down. Vince McMahon is going down if people decide to dig, like, at all. But we'll see. Because it's WWE and it's Vince McMahon, And a lot of times, people don't bother digging because they don't care about pro wrestling. But we'll see. It's a lot of money in that these days. So, anyway, I think one thing I'm going to do, this isn't going to solve anything, but it's a thing I want to do. I'm going to re-separate these oranges because I do want less traffic flow on this road. Oh my God, Moose, what have you done? Moose has redeemed Goog's top 3 anything and would like to know the top 3 worst things WWE has ever done. Oh God. Oh God. Well, I recall there was a if you've ever heard of the New York 64, and you probably haven't, but if you have, my friend MRT ran a 64 seed tournament a couple of years ago, detailing the 64 worst things WWE has ever done. There were a lot. I don't remember the winner. I think the Ring Boy scandal won, which okay. I will answer that question quickly, and then we will focus on saving these pinks. Top 3 worst things WWE has ever done, in my personal opinion. Am I going to put these in order, or am I just going to name 3? I'm just going to name 3. One of the things I'm going to name. Through WWE, and by WWE I mostly mean Vince McMahon's own negligence and cheapness, WWE killed Owen Hart. Like, 100% preventable death happened because they were cheap and stingy with the safety equipment.
For making you do this.
Thank you, Moose, for the resubscription. For coming into the Goog troop, for making me do these and putting me on this spot. Because I'm going to miss something, and it's going to be awful. Yeah, this is one of the worst things WWE's ever done. WWE puts on 2 massive shows every year in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia gives WWE hundreds of millions of dollars to engage in their sports washing campaign. If you've heard of the Live Tour and how Saudi Arabia is trying to get into professional golf to, cover up the fact that they're Saudi Arabia and all of the bad things associated with that, well, that campaign pretty much started with giving WWE hundreds of millions of dollars every year to put on 2 massive shows in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's very bad. One time, and this is a true fact about World Wrestling Entertainment, one time Vince McMahon balked at one time the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia didn't want to pay as much money as they promised they would because something weird happened. One time Saudi Arabia insisted that WWE get less money, or that WWE wasn't getting paid something. And Vince McMahon got very mad, and Vince McMahon threatened to cancel a show or something. In retaliation, Saudi Arabia held WWE's talent hostage by keeping them on a plane, sitting on a runway, waiting to leave Saudi Arabia for hours. In response to this, Vince McMahon got on his private plane, left Saudi Arabia, negotiated for a while, and then capitulated to the Saudi demands, at which point WWE talent was released from their hostage situation. True thing that happened. True thing that happened. WWE has returned to Saudi Arabia half a dozen times since that incident. It's a true thing. It's a true thing that happens. One time, Jimmy Snuka murdered his girlfriend. You've heard of Jimmy Snuka. He's a famous professional wrestler. One time he murdered his girlfriend. Jimmy Snuka, a person who had been living in the United States for many years and spoke perfect English, played the dumb savage to the cops because his wrestling gimmick was that he was a dumb savage from Samoa, you see. So Jimmy Snuka, the dumb savage, couldn't do anything Meanwhile, Vince McMahon negotiated Jimmy Snuka's release with the cops, convinced them that the woman's death was accidental, and Jimmy Snuka went on to have a decades-long career, is in the WWE Hall of Fame, and his daughter works there to this day, where she is celebrated for being the daughter of legendary WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Snuka. It's a true thing that happened one time. There's a lot of bad shit that's happened in WWE. There's a lot of bad shit that's happened in WWE. Professional wrestling can be very bad. Vince McMahon is a large part of the reason why professional wrestling can be very bad. Anyway, let's do something different with this whole mess, because this whole mess is kind of really messy. We're going to do this, I guess. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. No, putting that there doesn't make any sense. So you're going to come up here. We're still going to traffic light that. We're just going to run this pink over to here. We're just going to run this pink over to here. No traffic light here. We're just going to do it. You're going to come up here. We're going to have another little cut right there. These pinks are all going to run up to here. It's going to have to be fine. So those are true things that happened. And listen, there's a lot to pick from here. If you're thinking about the worst things WWE's ever done, there's a lot to pick from here. And for the last going on 50 years now, anything WWE has done, the final say has been Vincent Kennedy McMahon. So there's a lot of bad things that Vince McMahon has done. If people start digging, listen, if people start digging and mainstream press starts caring, Vince McMahon is going down. It's not an assumption. It's not like, I don't want to use a wrestling catchphrase here, but I'm gonna. It's not a promise. It's not a guarantee. This is a spoiler. If people start digging, Vince McMahon is going down. 100%. How deep are people gonna dig? That's the question. Because, like, especially in pro wrestling, listen, there's gotta be shit that we don't know about. But just to the shit we know about, Vince McMahon's going down. 100%. 100%. He might go down over this. Like, he might go down over the possibility that he had a consensual affair with a woman, doubled the woman's salary, got bored with her, told another executive to have an affair with her, and then kind of quietly fired her and paid personal money to shut her up. He might go down over that. If they find out the real shit, he's going down. If they find out the real shit, he's dead. Well, not... He's doomed. Let's see here. We need to get more pinks into this nonsense. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this purple road to the aforementioned nonsense. I'm out of road tiles, so we're going to pine for the possibility of connecting that. Give me a motorway, actually, because there's got to be something I can do to hook something up here with some of these guys. I don't know. Maybe... Why did I take that motorway? I regret that motorway. You can... Well, we can still hook this up to this to get these houses involved. Honestly, I don't know if there's any saving this at this point. Where can I grab a motorway real quick? I guess, hold on. I guess I can do this, this, and this, and then motorway from this point here out to some point up here. A motorway can't go over mountains. Okay, the motorway might not have been the best choice, but it was Spacer's choice, so it's got that going for it. I have no idea. I'm just going to kill this traffic light and let cars figure it out for themselves, because it's probably better. Chaos is probably better than regulation, right, New Hampshire? It appears as though chaos has failed. Chaos has failed. 1,397 commuters, not a particularly good score, I think. Top 25%, that's something. not as good as Samurai Sam, but, you know, not as good as Samurai Sam is kind of both a running theme in Mini Motorways and a fact of my life. Samurai Sam is a wonderful person. All right, let's see here. Let's do today's Wordle. It's a lesson about small government. It doesn't work. Oh, let's see. Can we start with Vince? Vince is not a word. That's probably for the best. Oh, God. Let's start with stare, because a lot of folks have been dropping the Welkin stare emote in response to just a handful of the things WWE has done. Can I Google the New York 64 real quick? Oh, God. What if I did a channel point reward to tell the story of one of the things in the New York 64? Oh, no. That very much risks putting a terrible, humorous thing on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. All right. It's a possibility. I'll consider that. Anyway, so stare has given us an A and an R in the right position. It could be radio. Oh, radio. Tell me everything you know. I like to sing with the radio. I like to play it real loud. I like to drive with the top down. Roll it like thunder. All the, I don't know the next word, look around. Every babe's gonna want a piece of me. Glorious. Tasteless humor in my Goog stream? It's more likely than you think, sports pundit. Come. All right, what do we got here? So it's not radio, but there is an O. It could be organ. Could be organ. Are we really going to talk about Vince McMahon's illicit sexual affair and then talk about organ? Marconi did play the rumba. I will listen to the radio. I thought it was the mamba. I thought Marconi played the mamba. Did he play the rumba when we were listening to the radio? Well, don't you remember, Nix? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. All right, let's see here. So, we know from process of elimination that the word starts with an A. We might just have this. This is a logic puzzle at this point. We know from process of elimination that the word starts with an A because the fifth letter is N and A is not the third, second, or fourth. We know then from process of elimination that the third letter is R because the fifth letter is N and R is not the fourth, first, or second. So because we know A and R, we also know that there is an O. O is either the second... Hear ye, let the record show that this viewer was here first. Samurai Sam was here forced. Good morning, Sam. So we know from this process of elimination that there is an O either here or, more likely IMO, there. Which means that the word... I'm very confused because, like, I look at this and I want it to be acorn, but it can't be acorn. That's wrong. I want it to be argon. It can't be argon. That's wrong. Is Akron, Ohio a 5-letter word? No. No. Oh, wait. It's apron. We got there. We got there. Listen, I don't know if Busidu put it in the chat. I swear that I had the thought before I saw it. So, listen. Some of the things in this tournament are just downright quaint. Some of the things in this New York 64 tournament are just downright quaint. Oh, that's why this is they did another one for the one of 2019. Here we go. Oh, here's the 64 one that was the worst one they ever did. Oh God. Oh. Oh no. Oh God, some of these are... Okay, real talk, real question, and I want to hear about this in the YouTube comments. I want to hear about this in the Discord server. Do y'all want to hear, over time, just as a reward every once in a while, a story of a truly terrible thing WWE has done? Because there are some truly terrible things here. Like, truly terrible things here. I'll tell them. Most of these I know about, and the ones I don't know about I can research. If y'all want to hear about some truly terrible things WWE has done, we will do a channel point reward for the New York 64 bracket. It does sound like a bad way to start the day, but if you want to hear about them, I'll do them. So let me know in chat and in Discord and in YouTube comments and etc. if y'all want to hear a true awful fact about World Wrestling Entertainment. Listen, all 64 of those are bad. Some of them are the most heinous shit you've ever heard. So... listen, Sports Pun. There was at least one that I didn't talk about, cause yeah. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up there, I suppose. I do want to thank y'all so much for watching and let you know that later today we need a wrestling chat stream. Listen, Ghosty, I have kicked around the idea of just streaming a wrestling podcast every week. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, listen, thank y'all for watching. Later tonight on Twitch, there will be more Horizon Forbidden West as we continue finding whatever the plot of Horizon Forbidden West is. I don't remember, but we'll find out later tonight. For the folks on YouTube, later today, there's another episode of Horizon Forbidden West as we continue finding the plot of Horizon Forbidden West. Oh, God. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.